Welcome back, this is Raich. Last time we fought Fafnir, and so now we are stopping the hacking of several malicious hack jobs who are located beneath the desert who are generating new energy. So now we are destroying every single windmill in the desert apparently because we hate new progressive ideas. So we're back in the desert again for what I believe is the fourth time. Kind of ridiculous, but I mean the designers just really want you to play this level. And to be fair, I understand it. I mean, for a flat level, I like to think it's designed pretty well. I mean, they make it interesting without having to vary the terrain up a ass ton, so I think props to them. So you can dash over here for the last slash always, and you can just drop down over here back into the base and you go to this gate that she unlocks, but I still don't really understand the purpose of the gate even being there in the first place. I mean, it signifies that you're in a new area, but I personally think it just chops up the action a bit. And here we go, just gonna burst these things. You always want to use the gun on the the gun on the exploding orbs, the saber on the everything else. You can either hit this thing with a charge shot like this, or you can kind of just do a dash shot. Dash shot obviously way riskier, albeit if you fall off the spire, there aren't spikes underneath it, so you can get away with a few things there. And I have been taking many takes and my throat hurts a bit, but you know what, we're just going to make it work. So we got some robo fish here, these fish butts. I don't really understand why they put robotic fish in any game. Like, I kind of understand it for this game because it's just like, oh, everything's a robot. But like a gigantic enemy, like a super genius creates all these robots, but it'll make sure to create robot fish. Why the purpose of robot fish? Why not just create like an aquatic ass enemy that's like, you know, practical and killing whoever you want to kill? Like, I don't get that. Why don't they just do that in most games? And you can and will be crushed here if you give them the opportunity. So I missed a cyber elf somewhere, so we're just gonna, there we go. Oh, it was back here. How about that? Let's just boost up the enemy, I was about to say energy score while we're here. Jesus Christ, I am all over the place here today with what the words I am trying to say, and we're just gonna slash some enemies, and actually not. Cyber elves in this level are numerous, to say the least. There are, I believe, 9, and so that is a number that is quite fine. And so you want to dodge the rockets, because they are on a roll with, you know, Lynn and Harden right now. So the rockets are pretty much like, when you're trying to S-rank, it's pretty much fortunate chance. That thing I was trying to jump up there on the first ship, there's a cyber elf up there, but it's another one of those pixel-perfect jumps. Really, really annoying. So I pretty much always... well, not always, I say that like I've done it before. I'm going to put it off until later because there's no real point in trying to get it done now because I'm going to use up too much of the time score. So now we're going to have to find the micro machines, and that's where the hacking is taking place. And the enemies are all back here, but if you go where like the slaves were before, not slaves, prisoners, you can get some more cyber elves. So that's part of the reason why there's like 9. Albeit there isn't one for every prisoner where there was. It's pretty damn close to that. So that guy, no one really likes him. He was kind of a nerd in high school. So now we're just going to dash over here, and the main computer is supposedly in this room. Supposedly. Is it unlocked? Yes, it is. I'm skipping a lot of the text for the sake of time, because it doesn't really matter a whole lot. And like, yo, you broke the first computer. The hacking attempt has been weakened. Thank you for telling me that, CL. You can't just tell me the final thing you were going to tell me when I break all of them. So like, yo, their hacking attempt has ceased completely. You could have not said the first part, and that would have been alright. Because it's really annoying trying to get through here, and just everyone's like, hey, you know you broke another computer! So, now I'm just going to pick up one more cyber elf just to show you real quick, because this one isn't far out of the way. And you can drop down without worrying about getting hit, but you can't do that for this ladder, because you will get pummeled anally if you do that. So, triple slash on that guy. Tip with the saber on these guys, because these guys have a range. Wait till you see a shot, and you know these guys have spawned back. And I'm going to do it probably 1 or 2 more times. 1, 2, 1, 2. And you know what, let's just do it another time. So now that we got our enemy score where we want it, we're just going to drop down and start charging a shot, because you're going to need it for the boss. I always like doing that little dash repeating thing. I think it's cool. So you can just do a gigantic jump and it'll stop you right before you fight the boss. And this one is Leviathan, I believe, the last of the 3 Guardians of Master X. There was 4 of them, actually. So she talks about combat nerds, and she can't wait. She's really condescending, and she's a woman, apparently, so she's kind of a bitch. This fight, your gun's really important, because since you can move around really fast in the water, and so can she, and her attacks, A, have massive range, and so she doesn't have to get near you to do damage, so you can't see her a lot. Like, right now, she's just, like, chilling up above me, and I kind of... like, see right now, I'm in a situation where you just want to get the hell out of there. So this attack, really annoying, because those enemies really hard to dodge. They kind of look like the guys from Metroid, so that time I just kind of like went underneath her. I just like snuck that one in. And so you can stop her out of her little dash thing, but it's pretty hard. And so that's her super attack, where she summons a Gigantor Ice Dragon. And you can kind of slow it down. She's summoning these enemies again. Like I said, they look like the things from Metroid, and I hate them. I hate them. I hate them with everything, fiber of my being. I hate them because they are goddamn hard to dodge. So see all these little ice dudes? I just take care of them like this. And occasionally you can dodge her stuff quite a bit if you just jump high enough. And she doesn't go. She never goes all the way to the screen. Yeah, see, like, look at this. Those guys are going all the way around town. So that time I just snuck that one in, and that's the end of Leviathan. Why aren't you showing me mercy? Because you teleport before I can even kill you anymore. So kill you anymore is kind of weird because it implies that there are levels of killing someone. So, like, good work, Zero. Thank you for telling me that, CL. You have full movement of yourself until the round's over, and that's an S rank, everybody. And with that, that's the end of all the missions. So you know something's about to happen right now. So I will see all of you guys next time.